Hi, my name's Lizzie. I am a park ranger here at Pine Grove Furnace State Park. I just graduated the academy in December. My first job was a camp counselor here at Camp Thompson, and I fell in love with the outdoors. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Was an education major at Shippensburg. Didn't like the feeling of being in a classroom, and I changed my major to environmental studies. From here, I went to Racetown Lake. I worked for 3 summers at Racetown, and the opportunity came up for a position here. They hired me. It was great to get back to where everything started. It's important for kids to go to camp because they get an understanding and a love for nature. Being in the outdoors is therapeutic, really. We had a lot of fun at camp. They learn all kinds of skills out here that you don't get in a classroom at school. Everything from teamwork to fire building to kayaking, canoeing, paddle boarding. You get to come out and swim in the lake. You really just build memories and bonds with people that you have for the rest of your life. So visit the auction, bid often, bid high, help out these kids. They really, really want to be here, and it'll really help them for their future. Just look at me.
Welcome to the 2021 Evening for the Children Gala. It might look a little bit different this year, but we're gathering for the same cause that we've supported for the past 17 years. My name is Lucy Zander. I'm Executive Director of the United Way of Carlisle and Cumberland County. At United Way, we are always seeking ways to address needs in the community. A lack of summertime programming for children in need was something that was identified as a service gap many years ago, and we have been working since 2004 to fill that void each year by raising funds for summer camp scholarships for local youth. This year has been trying for everyone, but we are thankful that with your generous support, we can provide children with the opportunity to be outside, to socialize, to learn, and to grow at summer camps. Our Gala Committee has worked tirelessly to ensure the Evening for the Children's success by thinking outside of the box and reaching out for support from our generous community members. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the Gala Committee co-chairs, Jen Bird and Lisa Thomas from M&T Bank. They have done a fantastic job steering the committee through uncharted territory. This is their 3rd year chairing the event, and each year they have grown its success.
Hi, I'm Jen.
And I'm Lisa.
And we are so excited to be here with you tonight to kick off the Evening for the Children Gala. With everything going on in the world right now, we were a little bit worried about how this gala might look in terms of getting sponsors and being able to provide the much needed scholarships in order for the children to attend camp this year.
So we figured, what better way, Jen, than let's go to camp and find out.
Here we are. So we're here at camp, and we're going to hear from our gold sponsors why it was important to each and every one of them to sponsor our event.
But first, Jen, I think we should have our toast. So let's roast our marshmallows.
Ooh.
Camp is open.
Camp is open.
Hi, I'm Nora Habig, Regional President with M&T Bank, and we are so excited to again be the lead sponsor for the Evening of the Children. I just love being here at camp. Of course, this is a little unusual. As you can see, Jen and Lisa made me dress up in my hiking boots and my fancy gala clothes. So this may be the most unusual virtual gala that I've participated in since the beginning of this whole virtual world that we've been living in. In any case, I do hope that you will all think about supporting the Evening of the Children this year. More than ever, our kids need to get back to camp. I went to camp every summer as a kid, and I come here to this camp and I can just smell the smell of that kind of musty cabin, the campfire, and it brings me back to those moments when I was a kid, enjoying so many great times at camp. And those memories are so vivid for me. We need to create those memories for so many kids this summer so they can get out of their homes, that they can get back having fun, playing with other kids, and creating their own memories. So please, please support the gala this year. Go online, check out the options available on the auction, bid high, bid often. And I also want to make sure you know I'm not the only one who dressed like this for camp today. Lisa, Jen, come here, come show off your lovely, lovely shoes and dresses. Jen Bird and Lisa Thomas, they are this year's chair of the gala, and I believe this was all their idea.
Enjoy the evening. Hi, my name is David Metz. I work at Morgan Stanley, and we are proud sponsors of this year's gala. The United Way always does a fantastic job of raising funds for these children camps at the YMCA, the YWCA, Salvation Army, and SPY, and we're proud to be part of this wonderful effort and organization. I have been to camp. It was back when I was about second or third grade. My parents thought it was a good idea to go to Camp Chrisland for the week, and so they dropped off my brother and I. We were extremely homesick. They assured us that if we reached out to them, they'd come get us. Well, we wrote a postcard on the first day, mailed it off to my parents, begging them to come pick us up. The whole week goes by and no parents show up. It turns out this was the first time with 3 children, they had a vacation to themselves and they went to the beach. My brother and I survived the week.
So you're saying they never got the postcard?
They didn't get the postcard. I did mountain boarding. Pretty certain that the land speed may not be a world record, but I think it's a Camp Thompson record.
Hi, I'm Christian Merritt, Vice President and Market Manager for the Investment and Trust Services Department of F&M Trust. As an integral part of our community, F&M Trust wholeheartedly believes that it's our responsibility to improve the lives of those around us and give back to the communities we serve. Supporting our neighbors is the very core of who we are as a community bank. We invest heavily in our communities, both financially and through volunteer work. And we are honored to support the Evening for the Children Gala to raise scholarship funds to provide children in the Carlisle area with the opportunity to attend summer camp. Every young person possesses leadership potential, and we know that young people develop as leaders when caring adults take time to invest in them. It's our hope that the summer camp offered by the Carlisle Family YMCA, YWCA Carlisle, and summer program for youth will be an enriching and meaningful experience for all who attend.
So when we were getting ready for this, you talked about a bunch of different camps you went to as a kid.
I attended day camp with the YMCA, as well as Girl Scout overnight camp and Girl Scout horseback riding overnight camp.
So growing up, you went to these different camps. Did you ever have any wilderness experiences, like with animals or nature right in your face?
Oh, of course. I mean, we would be in streams with salamanders and any kind of wet wildlife, but as well, we ran across bees many times. How about yourself?
Oh yeah, so the unexpected things are always the best. And one day I was coming back, it was a Boy Scout camp in the Adirondacks from the waterfront, and my bunkmate had left a Snickers bar, and a baby black bear was in my tent when I arrived, consuming that. Those are kind of the memories that you take with you for the rest of your life, don't you agree?
Those and the friendships that you form at an early age.
Absolutely. And they don't call them campfire songs for nothing, right?
No.
Stick with you.
Yeah, you'll remember them.
It's a great experience.
Hi, I'm Chris Hoffman, Hoffman Funeral Home, Carlisle. On behalf of myself, my father, my mother, my family, my wife, and my daughter, we're very proud to have been sponsors. Camp Thompson is a special place in my heart as I've grown up here and coming for years and years. The SPY program itself is so beneficial for the community in that it helps people who need a program get a program. It is this community giving back to our community that really has made a big difference for us. I've done archery before, but I'm sure not the way that the United Way will ask me to do it.
George Fowler, Chris Rice, and Dave Park with Martin Law Office here in support of the United Way. And people often ask us why we do so much in supporting the community. And I think it's because we feel we're part of the community. And when I think of it, I think of the story of the farmer who won the award for the best corn seed in his county, being interviewed by the local paper. He told them that he shared the seed with all his neighbors, and the reporter just thought that very odd. If you've got the best and biggest seed, why do you give it to all your neighbors? The farmer explained that when corn pollinates, it cross-pollinates with his neighbors. When his neighbor's corn is better, his is. So that's kind of how we feel about being part of the community.
With every new employee, is we give them the opportunity to join a nonprofit and become part of the community. And
I think one of the best endeavors we do is the Evening for the Children, to try and raise money for the summer youth program. Coming out here, getting to do my first ever canoe trip with you guys, and trust my life to George Fowler here, who was kind enough to teach me how to be in there. So, you know, I hope that some of the stuff that we're doing makes an experience like that possible for some kids this summer.
Yes, and none of us got wet. So if anybody seeing this has an opportunity to support somebody going to camp this summer, please try to do it.
It's great to be down at Camp Thompson today, and Orrstown Bank is excited to once again be sponsoring the Evening for the Children. I know I've got a camper that comes every year to Camp Thompson, and so I've seen firsthand how impactful it's been on his life and being out in the woods and the development that he's done and leadership skills that he's gained. But as a company, we're so proud to be sponsoring the Evening for the Children again, and can't be more excited than to be at Camp Thompson.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited, Jeff. There's never been a year that I think the camps have been more important to finally get the kids away from the screens and give them opportunity to get out and meet new friends and enjoy new experiences. So I'm super excited that they're going to have that opportunity again this year, and I'm grateful that we're helping to be part of it.
You know, I know we've both talked that it's hard. We've watched our own kids struggle being isolated and away from the rest of the world. So what you said, it really does matter. You see the impact of being with other young people and being in the woods and being out of the house. That's exciting.
It's a big deal.
And what's a big deal also is mountain biking. And we love to mountain bike. I know I do, and Mindy's learning.
You know I do.
Yeah, so hopefully we're going to have some good time out here at Camp Thompson.
Hi there, my name's Lauren Hill and I'm from Salzman Hughes. We're super excited to be here and super excited to be sponsors of this event. It means the world to us to be a part of this community partnership because truly an outdoor education is invaluable in the summer. Keeping kids busy through the summer, keeping their minds thoughtful and active is a wonderful way to keep our community safe and healthy, and so many benefits mentally and physically of outdoor education. We're super excited to be a part of that. Growing up, I was actually a camp counselor in Mercersburg for many years, so I've seen it on those kids' faces, how important it is for them. I think for some of them, it's an experience that they've never had before, and seeing them light up when they see a new animal for the first time in person that they've only ever seen in a book, and seeing them active and engaged and happy and just glowing, it's a special experience. So thank you again from Salzman Hughes. This has been great.
Wow, Jen, that was so great hearing from all of our sponsors. It's getting me so excited for summer and camp.
Lisa, oh my gosh, me too. And I am so excited that through this event and the proceeds raised, it is actually going to pay for 202 weeks of summer camp for these kids.
That's amazing. Given today's times and the COVID that's been happening, Jen, it's more important than ever that children get to attend summer camp this summer.
I agree with you. And imagine if we're able to raise another $10,000 through our online auction, which is our goal, by the way. We will be able to provide another 67 weeks of camp for these kiddos.
That's just amazing. And when you think about it, 67 weeks, that's huge. So we're encouraging everybody, please shop online. Please go to the link. It's going to be available tonight. Take care of the children and send some more kids to summer camp this year.
Absolutely. And just so everyone knows, we encourage you to go online and bid right now, but our auction is open until May 1st. So please check back and don't forget to bid high and bid often.
Hi, I'm Ann Garris. I am the counselor at LaTorte Elementary School, just one of the 7 elementary schools in the Carlisle Area School District. And all of us are so grateful for how you create so many opportunities for students. It's very difficult for us to figure out which student would benefit the most from SPY, because SPY helps so many students open opportunities that they normally would not have. And the wonderful thing that the counselors really enjoy is that SPY stays in contact with the students throughout the school year. And they also ask, well, how do you think the child did with the reading goal that you gave us? Because they'll ask for reading and behavior and social goals before the child starts SPY. The camp counselors take that very seriously. Academic goal and a behavior goal, they're counting on the counselors to say, what does this child need, so that we can provide that opportunity for summer growth that they normally wouldn't be able to have. It's making a difference. It truly is. And if you sat with these kids and you talked to them, you would hear it. And if you looked at their what we call recoupment in their reading, like what they lose over the summer, the students that attend a full-time program like this have less loss. That they're trying to show that somebody in the community cares about them beyond their parents and beyond the school walls it's just that the whole community actually is thinking about them.
Thank you again, Anne, for sharing all your thoughts on the whole process and really giving us all that insight into choosing these kids to attend camp on scholarship.
So I was raised in Georgia, DeKalb County of Georgia, not the best part of Georgia. I know personally in my environment that I was being raised in just was not the best, and I just know if I had someone, especially that thinks the way I do now, that I would have went about a lot of things differently. Like I had anger management issues, I suffered from depression before I knew what it was. I was just an unhappy kid. I felt undervalued as a kid. I didn't think about college. I didn't think about anything else besides residing in my neighborhood and doing whatever bad stuff that my friends were doing until I ended up dying. That's the truth of it. There was no, I guess you would say, mentor or male figure in my life that came and said, hey, you don't have to think like this. There's way more to your life than your environment. Your environment doesn't decide what you're going to be. No one came and told me that. I just changed my thought process. But I got lucky. Not everyone has enough time to change their thought process. So as I got older, I wanted to look for more situations that I could work with kids or work with youth. That's not even necessarily in bad of a situation as I was, but if I can prevent a bad thought process, then I can prevent a lot of bad situations that kids or young adults tend to put themselves in. When I went to Gordon College, I was working for a program called College Bound. I really saw myself in an environment where I was surrounded by a bunch of little me's, if that makes sense. A lot of the kids never even been to a college, seen a college, was talked to about a college, rather if they were athletic. So we took them to our college, had them meet a lot of college students, had them meet a few advisors, just to like open up their world a little bit more, that you don't have to do something that involves a ball you know, to succeed. I did that for about 2 or 3 years. I think it is very important for kids to have someone in the outside world care, give them some form of visual influence. They actually see someone that they've never met before, no relation, caring, wanting them to have all of the world. I think that's something very important for them to understand. And also as a camp counselor, for other counselors to also understand. I enjoy the job more than the wage, always. It takes a village to raise a child, isn't that the saying? The whole world's village in my eyes, so I think that's a very important aspect as being a counselor. But that's just me personally. I think there's many ways to go about it and still come up with the same result, just as long as you care, genuinely. With SPY, I also could continue what was bringing me the most joy when I was up at school and I was just helping and working with kids. This summer for SPY, we're planning to do a lot of field trips. Mostly we want to like take them around to museums, any type of festivals. Working parents don't really have enough time to like take them out and show them all these other opportunities. But as SPY Camp, we can do that.
Thank you, Savon, for that insight and the amazing story about your youth, and we appreciate you being a counselor for our camps. It's great and amazing that you're able to give back to our community in that way.
What do you think, Lisa? I don't think we need to do any more convincing about why we're all here tonight and why this is a great way to support the youth in our community.
But first, Jen, I think we should hear from a camper themselves and the experience that they're having.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Hello, my name is Jonah Shank, and I've been attending the YMCA summer camp for 6 years. My favorite things to do are swimming and cooking outdoors on fire. What I've learned in camp is I made a bunch of new friends. I learned a bunch of outdoor skills. My favorite things to cook are mac and cheese, and the funnest thing in the pool is probably racing to the bottom of the pool and see you can get back to the top first with all my friends, and climbing the big rock wall.
Lisa, I am not normally short on words, but I think all I can think about after hearing from Jonas is compelling.
I agree, Jen. Hearing from a camper in this story, I don't think there's anything more we can do to convince you tonight why we hold this gala and what the proceeds will do.
We really would just like to say thank you to our generous sponsors,
our committee members,
and our online auction donors.
We couldn't do this without you.
So thank you. We appreciate you tuning in and have a wonderful evening.
Remember, the auction ends May 1st, so make sure you go out there, look at the link, bid often and bid high to help our children. Thanks again.
Ugh, I gotta do that one again.
Is it uncharted territory or uncharted?
Did I say chartered?
Yeah, I think we said
Yes, thank you for catching that. Through uncharted. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Charted. Charted. And I'm gonna go charted. Did I say the right word that time?
Where do I start? What did I say?
I don't know. We just started going.
You're like, I don't know, you just said some garbage. Or do you want to have marshmallows right now?
So,
wouldn't it be funny if I'm just like...
This is me trying to help you. You're gonna love watching this.
And by the end, I'll just be like on the floor. What do I say next? Be like, I didn't like that one. This is going better though, right? This is better. Oh, yes, finally! For show. Gosh, I'm so much better off script. Oh my God.
Yeah.
She goes, good job, as if like, finally, good job. Like I hear it in the voice, you know what I mean? Appreciate you turning it. Is that good? Everybody?